do not want any of you yelling soft life while you're hard on the inside, while you're hard on yourself, while you don't feel like you're worth it, because that's not what we want. We want well-rounded wholeness in everything that we do. Hey friend, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about the soft life. The term soft life has been everywhere. I am seeing it on social media. I'm hearing people use it in real life, and it's amazing that we are all getting to that place where we no longer want to be hard. We just want to embrace the fullness of our softness and live a life that is more gentle, less stressful, and more generally appealing. But the thing is that I'm noticing a lot of soft life being just vacations and external things like luxury and going out and eating well. And don't get me wrong, all of this is absolutely amazing and necessary. But I think that if we truly want to live our softest life, it starts on the inside of us. And then from that place, it kind of flows out into all other aspects of our life. I do not want to look soft on the outside and be hard on the inside, hard on myself, not nice, rigid, cold, angry, or any other negative feelings. If I'm going to be soft and squishy, it's going to happen from the inside and it's going to permeate to the outside, and I want to help you get to that place as well. I think I've cracked the code on activating and walking in the full abundance of a soft life. And since you're my friend, I think it's only right that I share it with you, so that if this is a journey that you're on, maybe these perspectives will help you get there faster or really sink into it fully. So it's not just being soft on the outside and hard on the inside, but every single part of you will be soft together. The first key to activating a soft life is to be your own mother. I know this probably sounds so strange, but trust me. Follow me, and I'm sure by the end of it, you'll understand and you'll want to implement it just like I have. So being your own mother is treating yourself the way you would treat your future child. So if you're having a hard time, if you're struggling, if you're not in the best place, think of it from the perspective of, if I was my child and my child came to me with the problem that I have, as their mother who loves and cares for them, how would I treat them? How would I give them attention, and what type of advice would I give them? And this is a way to tap into the softest life possible, because if you think about it, when you have a child, if you decide to have a child, there is a high level of love. There's a high level of protection and care that you want to afford to that child. You want to make sure that that child is safe. You want to take care of that child. You want to shower them with love, and you want to give them confidence. So if you treat yourself with this same type of energy, there's no way around it. You are going to be so much softer and kinder to yourself. For me, this usually kicks in when I'm being very, very hard on myself. Most recently, I was working and trying to hit some personal deadlines, and I was up early and I was working for hours, and I was hungry. I'm not gonna lie, my stomach was shouting at me, but I was trying to get that work done. And then it took me a moment where I had to step back and be like, if my child had work to do and they were hungry, would I starve them until they completed that work? And the answer was no. So I got up and I went and I ate and I took care of myself. I rested and I took a break. A lot of times we are so hard on ourselves in ways that we would never be hard on the people around us, the people we love, and especially our children, if or when we have them. So being able to put yourself in the place of your mother and mother yourself will allow you to tap into your softest life, because you're going to be kind to yourself. Sometimes I'll be going through it, I'll make a bad decision, and I will be so hard on myself. I won't forgive myself. I won't be kind to myself. I'll be tough to myself. I'll speak down on myself. And now that I've been really being a mother to myself, a lot of that has stopped. My child is going to make mistakes. And when I have that child, I want her or him to be able to come to me with their mistakes and know that I'm going to meet them with love and strategy, knowing that they've made a mistake, but they want better. So I'm not going to beat them while they're down. So now thinking of myself as my mother and coming at myself from that perspective has allowed me to treat myself that same way. Being a mother to yourself means you have to be soft with yourself. You have to be kind to yourself. You have to be patient with yourself, and you have to take good care of yourself. A lot of us are walking around neglecting ourselves in ways that if we neglected our children like that, the government would come and pick them up and snatch them away. So why are we doing this to ourselves? This is a major part of the soft life. Give yourself the grace and the space to be human, to make mistakes. Take breaks when you need it. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't speak down on yourself, and don't abuse yourself. I'm sure we've all heard these concepts before. Nothing that I'm saying is new, but conceptualizing it in the form of being a mother to yourself, being able to mother yourself and treat yourself like you would your child if you were your child, is one of the easiest ways for me to really put it in perspective and remember. Whenever I'm going through it, whenever I'm being hard on myself, I stop and think, if my daughter were to come to me with this situation that I'm in, how would I treat her? How would I receive her? How would I take care of her? How would I comfort her? And then from that place, I then give all of that to myself. And this has a lot to do with the external as well. When you have a child, you are going to want to adorn that child. Make sure they feel good. Make sure they look good. Make sure they have confidence. You're going to dress them up nice. Make sure they look cute. And this is all the things you're going to do for yourself as well. I know a few mothers who have babies who have never even left the house, but that baby is dressed up in the most adorable clothing in the house. If I'm being a mother to myself, that means that I need to look cute and feel good for myself, because I deserve to look cute, not just for an occasion. The occasion is life, right? So it's the same type of energy, doing nice things for yourself because you deserve it and because you want to shower yourself in the type of love that you would want to shower your child in. The second fast pass way into living your soft life is to become your lover. And this is why I sometimes call this the baby girl lifestyle, or I refer to myself as a baby girl, because when I think of being a mother, I think of having a baby girl. And then when I think of having a lover, I think of being his baby girl. So it's just the baby girl lifestyle. And the thing about being a lover to yourself is that whatever it is that you want from a significant other, whatever it is you expect from the man of your dreams and the love of your life, give it to yourself as well. If you are already used to receiving love in a certain way, it'll be easy for you to attract and absorb it when somebody else does it for you. If you were your lover, what do you feel that you deserve from him? And give that to yourself. I used to be one of those people who hated flowers. I have never received flowers in a romantic sense in my life. And most recently, I changed my mind on that. I'm like, you know what? Flowers are cute and I want them. So if I go to the grocery store now and I see a bouquet that's $30 and I look at it and I'm like, oh, it's pretty, but I could never spend $30 on flowers. How am I then going to be able to expect and absorb and be grateful to receive something from somebody else when I don't even think I'm worth giving it to myself? So being your lover is tapping into all of the romantic, caring, attentive energy that you want from the person who you want to spend your life with, and giving that to yourself in advance. And this will lead to the softest life ever, because you're treating yourself like gold. You're dating yourself. You're being kind to yourself. You're being gentle to yourself. You're affirming yourself, and you're giving yourself everything that you deserve because you know you deserve it, and you're not going to wait on somebody to be the foundation of all the good things that you want to get. Part of being your own lover is affirming yourself. I love compliments. I love words of affirmation. I love being told that I am beautiful and that I am the greatest thing ever. So what do? I give that to myself. I treat myself in a way where I feel beautiful. I look at myself in the mirror and I compliment myself. If I'm looking good, I'm not waiting for nobody to tell me. I'll look at myself in my standing mirror and be like, you're cute. You're cute, you look good. You feel good. And this is important because you need to be the source of your joy. You need to be the source of your happiness and your confidence. Those traits are way too important for you to put in the hands of somebody else. And this is a problem that many of us women face is that we wait for somebody to affirm us, and when they affirm us, they hold all the power. So if they decide that they don't want to affirm us any longer, if they're busy, if they forget to compliment us, we start to feel like we're not as good as what we should be, because we have put all of these internal emotions into the hands of an external person. And even if they're not being malicious with it, they hold way more control than they should ever hold. But when you have it on the inside of you, by being your lover, by treating yourself well, by dressing up, looking nice for yourself, feeling good, then you can enter fully into the soft life, and also enter fully into whatever relationship you have, because you're coming in with a foundation that sets the precedent, instead of expecting someone to do all of these things for you that it's not really their responsibility to do. Note that I didn't give a lot of specifics on what the soft life is, except for the fact that it needs to be done on the inside and outside. And part of that is because you need to decide what makes you feel good, what makes you feel loved, what makes you feel comfortable, what makes you feel accepted, what makes you feel beautiful, what makes you feel valuable, and do these things for yourself from both of these angles. Do it as a mother who loves their child so dearly, and also do it as a lover who realizes that they have the baddest speck in the whole world, and watch how your life changes. These two perspectives of being soft give you all of the angles that you need. You are getting nurturing love, and you are getting romantic love. You are getting self-worth and affirmation, and you're also getting the romance and the gifts and all of that good stuff. And it becomes your responsibility to tap into this fully. I do not want any of you yelling soft life while you're hard on the inside, while you're hard on yourself, while you don't feel like you're worth it, because that's not what we want. We want well-rounded wholeness in everything that we do. I am not a believer in sacrificing one good thing for another good thing, and you can have it all. Maybe not all at the same time or at the same level of intensity, but it is all available to you. And I hope that this helps you tap into your fullest, softest life. I want to know what you do to tap into your most soft life, so that maybe I could add a few more things to my roster. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share with a friend who is trying to get to that place of ultimate, luxurious baby girl softness. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.